Whew, good morning, everybody. So, if you can't hear, I started the generator before I started this. So today, we are doing an interior on a VW Jetta, a newer one. It's nice. It's very nice. It's not all fancy with all the electrical stuff, but it's a pretty nice car. He's a boy that I work with at FedEx. He's got a date. So we are gonna do it like this. If you don't have a good dude as a wingman, get a clean car. That's kind of what the theme is today. So we're gonna clean all this up. It's just kind of crusty. It's not even bad, really. I mean, the driver's seat's probably the worst, but I mean, it's, you know, like the seat's not too bad, the floor's not too bad. Again, I'm an idiot and I forgot the bra strap. So I don't know how much I'm actually going to be showing in depth. Probably I'll show more in depth on the wipe down when I show off the chemicals. I think I've shown them off before, not 100% sure. But I can kind of, show them off a little bit more. But the one thing I really want to touch base on is if you're doing this, you know, to start up, like to actually do detailing or whatever, everybody says vacuum is the key, 100%. So I've been through a lot of vacuums and I've had one burn up because it just got too hot from actually detailing. Another one was just too weak, it didn't work. And then I found this dude, which everybody knows DeWalt, but this guy, he's a big old 9-galloner, 34-liter, 9-gallon, great vacuum. I don't know if you can see it, that's a little better, but yeah, this thing is perfect. Sucks everything up. It's got enough suction to really get that deep grime out, which is a huge deal for this, because like I'm very like articulate and perfect when I do it, so like I try to get all up in here. Oh wow, you can see really well. Get all up in here as best as I can. I need to get a different tip, a smaller tip, so I can actually fit in the jams and stuff. But that is like the most important thing ever. And I actually burned up 2 of them because of my power cord to my generator, and actually blew my old generator up. So it was just frying them. I went through 3 in one day, figured out the issue, borrowed another generator, finished what I was doing, because it happened when I was doing a stretch of like 6 cars or something like that. So it was just a crazy day. So I made, I think, like 40 bucks that day, because I burned through 3 vacuums and then the fuel, and then I had to borrow it's just a fiasco. So now that I've got it all set up, it works great. This vacuum, best purchase ever, hands down, for detailing that I've made so far. And I bought a lot of stuff for it, but that's just such a really good buy for me, and I'm very glad that I purchased that, because I was buying like little Craftsman ones and little Walmart ones, little crappy ones and stuff, and they were doing the job, they just weren't good. And now when I go do places and like there's dudes that do like construction or whatever, they borrow that to test it to see how they like it, and they end up going to buy it. So DeWalt, just all of a sudden you get a surge in vacuum sales in like the Salem, Oregon area, let me know. We can work out a deal and you can send me some free shit. That'd be kind of cool. I'm just kidding, kind of. That'd be fun though. But yeah, so I mean, it works really good for what I do here. And then I have another one at the house that I use for like the house part, like drywall or whatever we're doing at the time. But so right now we're gonna fire this up. We're gonna get all this goopy junky stuff out of here, make it look good, and then we're gonna give her a bath because he was gonna go to a car wash, and I was like, look dog, I'll take care of it. Pay me a little more money and I'll take care of it for you. So we're gonna just give him a basic bath and a tire shine as well today. So we'll kind of time lapse all that fun stuff together. But yeah, so this is going to be the wingman for tonight. So let's get it going and make this thing beautiful. just like that, it's all done. All the vacuuming's done at least. So yeah, we try to set all these jams and stuff like that. That's why I like having the little brush head. But now we're gonna start the wipe down on it. But yeah, okay, no, it's pretty easy. I think it only took me like maybe 30 minutes to do it. And I mean, I don't know if you could really tell, but I really did got in all those cracks and crevices, and I tried my best to get in there. And then I'm sure you guys might have saw the cleaner, but this cleaner, it's a citrus interior cleaner. It's like an all-purpose cleaner. Whoopsies. It is very aggressive. The only thing I don't like about it, because I don't dilute it as much as I should, is that I'll use it on the door jambs here. See here again, it takes all that up really good, but it'll be like super streaky. But I figured out a way without necessarily diluting it that I could fix it. So let me dig around in my rag box here. So these ones, so these rags I bought at Walmart, and they're awesome. So after I do that yellow and cleaner, I spray it in, I get the other rag or the brush, and I'll wipe it down. When there's nothing left in there, I'll go through and re-wipe it, and it pulls off the stickiness of it. And I need to grab some more of them. I think it was like a 6-pack at Walmart or something like that. It was really, I was just kind of buying all kinds of rags to try them out. Well, that was really close up. I was just buying all kinds of rags to try them out, and anything clean works really well. These ones, I like them for 2 reasons: to wipe up that sticky residue, but also when I do the bead maker that PNS makes, it is beautiful day to day. The PNS makes, it smells really good, but it's a spray wax, and these are really good on that. They pick it up really easily, and they make it actually like super duper clean. Like, it looks really good when it's done, and it dries really clean and everything. So I really like using that stuff, especially on details that I don't buff on, which are very far and few between. But so now we're just filling up our little cup of water for our brushes. Yes. And I have like 7 of these. They're just the 1 gallon Atom jugs. After I'm done with them, I clean them out really well, and then I go through and use them for water jugs, for like a bucket, for the little brush steel and all that fun stuff. So grab this one, and I always try to make sure that I have the crappier brush to use. I broke it and everything, and it's just kind of worn. I need to throw it away, but it works really good for right now. So how I do it is I'll spray, get it really good on there, and it dries relatively fast. So it's kind of one of those things, like, I probably sprayed a little bit too much right there, but the nice thing is his driveway is pretty level. So yes, look at the things I'm doing. They're nice, aren't they? Well, I say they're nice, but you know, some other people are like, you don't know what you're doing, which is probably true. It's very possible. But, and then just take the rag here and I wipe it down, just really to get all the residue off, all the cleaner off, so it doesn't stain. And like, see all that, how gross that is. And that's just in here, and that's how all the door jambs will end up looking and everything. But yeah, so I mean, it cleans it really well. I gotta go back in there and really wipe all that out, but I mean, it cleans it really well, like really well. Like, it's just, it really does a good job. I really like this stuff. It's very obnoxious to use inside though, because it's a very strong cleaner. And I'm not too worried about the bumper down here today, because I am going to give it a quick bath for him, so I'm not really worried about it. It'll come off with water. Let me tuck you because I forgot my strap. And we'll just go through and we'll do the whole thing like that, all the jams around it, and that'll kind of be the basis of it. And then I just go through and I where's that little brush at? Shake all the excess off, and then get back on in there. And like in through here in this jam, there's always like a lot of pine needles and stuff that'll build up over time, or leaves if you park under a tree or by a tree or whatever. They always seem to find their way into here. And it's just funny because like it's pretty closed off. It's just a big enough gap for the rain really to fall through when it rains, so it doesn't like flood anything or whatever. But I just go like so. Like, see, like they're all underneath the window. See all that? That's all under the window. That's not even in a spot where the vacuum could get it, because I don't know if it picked it up, but I did shove the vacuum nozzle in there, so that's a little irritating. but that's all right. Get this all cleaned up, and that's kind of the gist of how I do the jams and stuff with Fact Citrus Cleaner. And like you can see, it kind of getting chalky. Maybe not, I can't really tell in the video, I don't think, but it gets a little bit chalky as it dries. So that's all dry in theory. So we go, and there's really no rhyme or reason on this. I just kind of push it around in there wherever the paint is exposed for this. And again, like I said, I'm not worried about that because I am gonna give it a bath and all that's gonna come right off. But like, see, I don't know if you could tell, but there was really chalky right through here, just because it gets all streaky from the cleaner. And then just use a little elbow grease, and this was what takes a while, but use a bit of elbow grease and it comes right off. And then the window, again, like I said, we're gonna give it a bath, so I'm not really worried about it on there. If I was not bathing it, I'd care a little bit more, but no, that's pretty much the gist of it. So I mean, when I get to the front seats to show you how I clean those and tell you what I use, I will pick this back up. Also, I don't want my battery to die because, well, we know how my habits with batteries are. They are very, very loose. They don't last all the time. So I will pick this back up in a minute. All right, we're onto the seat now, and this is gross because homeboy has dirty pants, but so we're gonna try it. We're gonna see if this junk works on it, and hopefully it does. Where's that brush? There you go. Oy. But we're gonna see if it works. I got that car, but it's fine. So, give it a little spray you do here, saturate the hell out of it. We're gonna see what happens. Oh yeah, it's just surface dirt. We're good. Look at that come up. Should wipe up really nice because he's a driver, a FedEx driver. So, and those trucks, if you've ever seen the inside of them, they are filthy as all hell. So it's kind of just what happens. So we're gonna do that. We're gonna throw you down here, grab a different rag. I am completely unprepared. I don't need to, it's right there. So we're gonna see. I'll probably wipe down a few more times to really clean it. But yeah, it's coming up. That's gnarly as all hell. But yeah, it's coming up pretty decently. So yeah, this leather cleaner from Adams is one of the best things I use on these cars. So we're gonna spray it again. And it dries nice and clean, leaves the leather soft. Look at that. It's coming right up. Almost like I know what I'm doing. Who'd have thought? And I'm gonna put before and after picture of this on the Instagram at TNA Detail if you want to follow it. And or TANDTAIL is how you spell it. And I'll probably link it in the description. But yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna get the clean side. We're gonna wipe her down. Look at that. She is cream colored again. That is not too bad, I say, boys and girls. So I highly recommend you have leather, whether it's cream colored, white, dark colored leather, whatever it is, to go buy it because it works. I'm gonna re-hit it again, but yeah, so I'm gonna post before and after pictures of it so we get the real gist of it. But we are almost done. I just gotta finish that side, then I gotta wash it, and then we are done. So yeah, not too bad of a day, and I will do the final reveal after she's all washed up and good to go. So we'll pick that up here in a minute. And just like that, we are all done, ready for date night. That was the whole purpose of this visit, and hopefully I can market that I make wingman cars. I make your car a wingman if you don't have a buddy. So that's the plan. But yeah, no, it looks great. I didn't film the actual washing part of it because we've all seen a car get washed, but yeah, for not buffing it, she looks pretty dandy. I'm not too bummed out about it. I'd like to buff it, but it's hot as hell, and well, I didn't get paid enough to buff it, so I'm not doing it. But he's standing over there, so I'm talking a little bit of smack to him. But yeah, no, it came out really good. I use that it's called Blacklight soap from Chemical Guys. It works really, really good. But yeah, it brings out all the blackness of the paint, like the dark colors. I do use on all the dark colors. But yeah, so that is this video for today. Like, comment, subscribe. If not, cool. If you do, awesome, badass. I'll see you guys on the next one.